Hey, it's Kimberly here. If you want to know how I created this ombre French tip look, please continue watching. So I've already prepped and buffed the nail to remove the shine, and we're going to add the base gel from the Beetles collection that I got off of Amazon. I'll leave the description down below for that. And we're just going to add thin layers. And then we're going to just cure this for 30 seconds. Clean up the edges. Now you're going to need your makeup sponge. I got mine from Dollar General, but you can get yours from Walmart, Target, Walgreens, and even Amazon if you want. I've already used this makeup sponge for the first half of the nails, but don't worry about it. We're going to keep going. I'm going to continue with the Beetles collection that I got off of Amazon. Like I said, I'll leave the description down below because this nail polish brand is really good practice for beginners. I highly recommend it because it's so affordable. If you're a beginner nail artist like me, you're going to love it. Now we're going to take our beauty sponge and we're going to apply the white gel polish on the bottom half of the sponge. Now we're going to go in with that beautiful pink. I like to overlay the pink just slightly over the white to give it that good blend when we apply it to the nail. And we're just going to pack on the pink to make sure that it's bright enough. That way we won't have to add so many layers to the nail. Now we're going to pick up our nail and our beauty sponge. Take your time gathering the sponge because it is a little bit slippery. So take your time, gather your fingers to where it's comfortable. And we're just going to dab it on the nail. Keep dabbing the nail with the sponge and make sure that the whole nail is covered. Oh, I got a piece of lint there. Let me get that. And then we can go in and fix it by just dabbing some more. Get as much color on the nail as you can. Just keep going. And now we're going to cure that for 30 seconds. And this is what our first application looks like. While the nail is in the lamp, go ahead and get ready for the second coat with the beauty sponge. Start with the white gel. I'm not sure why I grabbed the pink. Start with the white gel, put it at the bottom. Put a pretty good amount on there. And then we're going to go in with the pink. Let's get these gel polishes out of our way. We're going to take our beauty sponge and our nail and we're going to add our second coat. You're going to just dab it just like we did in the beginning. This will help brighten that color. You can already tell how bright it's getting. It's looking so good so far. Just keep dabbing. And this is what we have with our second coat. And we're going to cure that for 30 seconds. While that is curing, we're going to add our last coat. Same thing as before, add the white gel polish onto the bottom half. And go in with the pink. We're going to take our sponge, oops, slippery. We're going to take our sponge and just keep dabbing it like we've been doing. Gather your fingers. And just keep dabbing. At this point, I'm just seeing if there's any spots I can fill in, but I'm pretty happy with it. And this is what it's looking like with 3 coats. I'm about to show you guys a little trick that I do to make sure that the color is as vibrant as possible. I'm just going to brush on just a little bit of that bottom color to make sure that it's bright as possible. And then take the sponge and just dab it to blend it. This is more kind of like of a direct application, I guess you could say. That sometimes that helps. I got a piece of lint in there. I'ma get it. And then I'ma just fold and focus the bottom half of the sponge. Fold that over to cover up where I had to get that piece of lint out. And this is what it's looking like with 3 coats. And I'm pretty happy with this so far. And then we're going to cure it for 30 seconds. Then we're going to go in with our Beetles top coat that also came in the set. And then this just came out the lamp. With this top coat, it really blends it together. I'm not sure why or how, but it just melts everything together. So we're going to add a thin coat of that. Make sure that we brush it on there real good. Get those corners. Clean up the edges. And then we're going to cure that for 60 seconds. Here is the final look. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.